Hello everyone, my name is Yanka and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to talk about a story time. Like a story time, but I'm just gonna call it a little chit chat because that's basically what it is. You're just talking in front of a camera. And we're going to talk about, I don't know, it's just gonna be a little chit chat. Anyway, what do you think of my earrings? I got them on Shein. They're quite heavy, but hello, they're pretty and they're big. And you know me, I love some big hoops. Anyway, my name is Yanka, and this is my channel, and I don't know what to talk about. Anyway, so tips and tricks to be more feminine. So one of the things that helped me a lot was a corset. In my freshman and sophomore year of high school, I used to constantly wear a corset at school. Funny story about that corset. I got trapped in it for a couple of days. Well, it was basically a day. I slept in it because I wanted to get that small waist figure kind of thing. So I wore that, and oh, sweet baby Jesus. I made the mistake of asking my brother to tie it. He made a knot. If anybody here knows anything about corsets, you know that you do not tie it in a knot. It's like when you're tying your shoes, you do not tie them in a knot. You put a loop or make it like a bow. But no, my brother did a freaking knot, and I got stuck in that thing for 2 days. I got up the next morning and I realized I could not get out of it. So and it was gonna be late. I was gonna be late to school, so I was like, fuck it, I'm just gonna wear it to school. And then one of my friends I am a very huggable person. I like to hug people a lot, like give them like a hug, an abracito a lot. And I was trying to stay away from giving hugs that day, and my friend gave me a hug and she was like, what the hell are you wearing? I'm like, girl, I'm wearing a corset. And it was funny because she was like, no wonder you look skinny. I'm like, really? I look skinny just because I'm wearing a corset. Anyway, but yeah, and I went throughout the entire day in that corset. It was not uncomfortable. It was actually pretty comfy, in my opinion. I found a comfort spot where I'm uncomfortable. Like I said in previous videos, you need to find a place where you're comfortable while being uncomfortable. I found that place while wearing a corset, and it was fun. I enjoyed wearing that fucker. But when I got home that day, I tried my hardest. I was standing in front of a mirror, I was like this, like just looking in the freaking mirror, trying to undo the freaking knot. And all of a sudden I was like, I need my scissors. So I went and got the scissors from my table and cut the freaking laces off. That killed me. Like, hello, fudge. That killed me because those were my best laces, and I did not have coin back then. I did not have as much coin back then. Granted, I'm still broke, but I was even more broke back then. So the laces that were really good quality that I decided to let my brother tie me into and get me stuck in, had to be cut in half. And after that, my corset was not the same. I had to make it tighter somehow, because with that lace, it was tight enough that it would stay in place and not get loose. And with this other laces that I kept putting in it, it just kept getting loose. Like they got loose. Yeah, this is just, it was funny to watch, but it was not funny to look at because I like my waist to be snatched when I'm wearing a corset. Yeah, eventually I got my pulse into a better one, a better corset. Yeah, and like I love corsets like that. I actually have one in my closet, which I will show you guys in a different video. But yeah, I use that to make my my figure a tad more curvy because I thought I didn't have curves, and not knowingly I was feminizing my body, and I just like didn't even know what the hell I was doing. I just knew that I wanted that tiny waist, and back then I was watching. It was the time that I was obsessed with this novela from called, oh god, I can't even remember, but it was such a beautiful novela, and it was about, it was not Victorian time, but it was around that. It was like the revolution era from Mexico, so it was around that time, and the skirts were poofy as shit, and I saw them wearing corsets and stuff, so I was like, yeah, I need to get me one of those. And it was, yeah. And even though I completely loved it, I hated the fact that I got stuck in a corset. Um, and Going with the Wind, I watched Going with the Wind like 3 times at that time, and I just kept on wanting to get that little tiny baby waist, even though I'm big, so I'm never gonna be able to get a 22-inch waist. Thank God, because that would be probably what the radius is around my spine, and that would leave no room for my freaking organs. But I still wanted that look, like a small waist and larger hips. And yeah, and it looked good. I can show some pictures of how it looked. Here in this video, which I will do. But yeah, I just love that corset for some reason. But then people started looking more, and I felt self-conscious, like I shouldn't be wearing this or something like that, so I stopped. I also stopped because my friend says, I worry about you, I don't want you to get hurt, and I'm like, I've been doing this for a long time. Like, I'm always wearing something really fucking tight around my waist, so don't worry about me, boo. But, at that time, I didn't want to wear her, so what I did was stop wearing it, at least at school, which I did wear it several times at school. Several. I stopped. But I used to wear it home every now and again. And then, fudge. And then I had to get rid of it. I had to get rid of it because 2 of the bones of the corset, like the boning channels, became ripped. So whenever I wore it, it was poking on my ribs, and it was so uncomfortable that I had to stop wearing it. And because I was poor, and because of so many reasons, I just let it go. And then years later, I built myself a really nice corset, to be honest. I love this corset. It's just a little too small. Not really. I can cinch that sucker in all the way. But yeah. Anyway, this was story time. Remember, you are beautiful. And be careful with what you do. I just did this because I felt like I had no choice. Anyway, but yeah. Remember, you're beautiful. You're amazing. I love you.